Welcome to the Necrobloom. We're back on Arena playing some Brawl because it's the only way I can get queued games of Singleton goodness. I wish we had Gladiator or Canlander or similar on one of the clients, but alas, dear Horatio, we do not have that available to us. So we're playing some Brawl and we're going to play some of the new commanders. I've been playing with them a little bit over the course of the last week alongside some modern and just haven't got around to really filming any of it yet. The Necrobloom is the card that I roasted for having a broken banned magic card written on it. It's got text from Field of the Dead, a magic card that is banned in many formats, including this one. So if we put a land to play, we can get a plant token. If it's a land that doesn't share a name with 6 other lands we have in play, or if we have 7 unique lands in play, we get a 2/2 zombie instead. And it also gives all our lands Dredge, which is brand new mechanic to Arena. It's been in Magic for like the best part of a millennia, but it's just come to Arena. So I'm playing a very value town style, landfall matters, let's sack our lands and recur them style deck that looks to get lots of value out of the landfall and also a bit of value out of those creatures too. We've got all the greatest hits of land sacking and recursion style stuff. We've got Scape Shift and Splendid Reclamation. We've got the brand new, where is it? There it is, Aftermath Analyst. I say brand new, we're like 16 sets on from this now, but it's a Splendid Reclamation on a body that also mills 3 cards and so on. So we've got that sort of thing going on. I just recently cut Crucible of Worlds to make space for 6, another card that allows us to put lands back into hand and retrace permanent spells and similar. And then on top of that, we've got every single token doubling available ability going. Doubling Season, Primal Vigor, Parallel Lives, Mondrak, OG Attack, and I think Anointed Possession didn't make the cut. That was the last one that I didn't put into the deck, because we want to make a lot of tokens. Our payoffs for doing so are going to be Crater Hoof Behemoth. Elish Norm was on the cutting block for being another copy of this, but Crater Hoof's better in terms of just like ending the game, where Elish Norm doesn't always end the game. Crater Hoof often does with the exponentiality of having so many creatures, the curve of damage just goes up. But on top of that, the way I really want to win, Crater Hoof is like our panic button in a way that we get off of like Chord of Calling off Finale of Devastation. But alongside Altar of the Brood and Altar of Dementia, we can mill our opponent out by just making so many tokens that we deck them with Altar of the Brood, or we can sack the bodies for the power to mill them with Altar of Dementia. Of course, the plant tokens don't do that, but the zombie tokens do. We have other ways of growing our team as well. Another card I love in this deck is Felidar Retreat. So if we can get a couple of land drops on the go, Escape Shift with this in play, we put counters across our team, suddenly they're huge. Kind of like the Crater Hoof scenario again, where we can attack and beat them up, or we can sack them to our Altar of Dementia and deck them out that way. Insidious Roots is another big all-star for whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard. Put a 0/1 green plant creature token with +1/+1 counter on each plant you control. However, I don't think I put enough like recursive elements in it, even having cut some recently. I cut the 7 mana black Valor as a final cut. I guess Insidious Roots kind of combos with Deathfight Shaman, where we can eat creatures out of our own bin, gain 2 life, and grow our roots. Either way, that's the deck. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm going to jump into some games now. And if you enjoy these videos, the best way to support the channel, well, the first one is use coolstuffinc.com. Link in the description below. Use the code Kenobi at checkout, get 5% off your order, and it helps to support the show. And also get involved with my Patreon. We're just launching a Canadian Highlander proxy-friendly webcam league on my Discord. And we've got a escalation league for 40k coming up as well. Get involved with that. Give me £2 a month. Help support the channel. Bob's your uncle. Or something. I don't know. Let's play some Magic. First opponent has an avatar I didn't know existed. Also playing a character that I don't know. Who the hell is Nashi? A24. They look to be a cowboy. Okay. 4 mana, 4/4 Menace and Ward 2, of course. Ends the battlefield. Secretly choose a card in your graveyard and conjure a duplicate of it into your hand. If the duplicate isn't a land card, it perpetually gains flash. Wow. That's a very cool ability. I'm not anti-digital cards, by the way. I'm not one of those fucking losers. We have 2 lands. 4-drop, 3-drop, 5-drop, and no ramp. We're going to mulligan. This hand has all the ramp, Alter the Bruiser, Wincon, and lands, and interaction spell. We're going to keep this. We're going to play... Yeah, we're going to play Takenuma, and we're going to play Alter the Brood first turn. It looks like we're on the mill plan, which has me very excited. I love me some mill, especially in an unconventional shell. Our opponent's played a Haywire Might, which might mean that our mill plan goes offline, but they'll probably want to use that on something a bit more valuable than... the Altar of the Brood, they can help it. We're going to bolt in the turn Timber and play a Mind Stone. This gives us access to Tireless Tracker plus the Triome next turn. Tracker has been one of those cards that I've always loved since it first got printed, and I've played a lot of it over the years. I feel like it's been outclassed significantly. I feel it's quite slow a lot of the time nowadays. You can't play Tireless Tracker these days without being sent to jail, they say. Taking 1 damage for the Haywire Might there. We'll go Tracker, make a mill. Yeah, Triome, make a mill. Yeah, make a clue, make a mill. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Oh, that was good. If we draw a land next with a Necrobloom, we're going to get a clue, a Necrobloom, and a creature. And that's 3 lots of mill from the Altar of the Brood. They play a Risen Reef. What a hot magic card. Love me some Risen Reef. Love me some value in general. No attacks from them, but we didn't hit another land drop, sadly. So, I think we're cracking this clue to try and get deeper into our deck and find that land drop. Tracker becomes a 4-3. We find a Knight of the Reliquary, which is a little bit sad. I might blow up this Haywire Might now whilst they don't have interaction. I guess they can put a copy of it into their hand. Better than them blowing up all our stuff, isn't it? Hitting a land drop is rough here. They can have some life. I don't really care. I will get in for 4. No profitable blocks here from them. They can't just like chump with the wall of... They can't even blank us with the wall of blossoms. It would be an actual chump and lose the wall. Our opponent's going to make that land drop. No, they're not. Are they missing a land drop too? The greed of all of us playing like, 35 lands and 5 MDFCs or whatever it is. We untap and draw Finale of Devastation, which is fucking irritating that we didn't hit a land again. Okay, I'm going to Finale for 2... No, I'm not. I'm going to Finale for 2 and get Lotus Cobra next turn. I'm going to get Knight of the Reliquary online here, which can sack our Identity Triome, gets a fetch land, and generates a load of mana. It also makes us clues too. They're hovering Knight to read it. It's either they're a Zoomer reading a Boomer card, or they've got a removal spell. Swinging with Tireless Tracker. 4 points of damage. The boring way to finish off a game of Magic, really. Passing back to them, they can resolve their commander now. They can conjure duplicates of the bloody lands in their bin, too. They can get like a... Okay, they do have a removal spell, Chupacabra. It's going to target the Tireless Tracker, which I prefer here. Having Knight is way better. We didn't hit our land drop. We're going to go X equals 2. Search my library. I'm going to get a Lotus Cobra. Mill them. Activate our Knight, sack our Triome. We'll go and get an Arid Mesa, which will trigger a Cobra, get us a green mana. I'm going to sack this again, get the, one of the Surveil lands. We'll get Lush Portico here, green-white. Trigger again, get another green mana, mill them. Surveil, put anything that isn't a land into the bin. Oh, 6 actually gets us a land. Okay, I'm going to keep 6 on top. That's probably a very bad thing to do. Play Cold Steel Heart. Cold Steel Heart will name. We've got double green, white, black. We'll go for another white source here. Right, they're down to 74 cards. We've milled a third. Well, 11 cards in bin. We are giving them all these options for their commander, really. Can they conjure non-permanents? Fuck, they can. They can even get the Wrath back. It's like a weird Snapcaster Mage. Next turn, we can, again, sack the Lush Portico, get a fetch land, sack the fetch land, and they're going to copy Chupacabra and kill our Knight, aren't they? Oh, they're killing Cobra. They're killing Knight. Okay, that's fair. We're going to draw 6. We're going to play 6. Mill them for 1. We can retrace stuff here, but we don't really care about that. No attacks. Pass back to them. Both of us are missing land drops and things. They are 1 land drop ahead of us, though. I feel like I shouldn't be missing land drops with the way my deck is composed. Time Warp. Fun stuff. Good old Time Warp. Not the most fun card in Brawl, but here we are. They untap. It literally didn't even let them to attack or activate any abilities. It just gave them another turn to draw and try and hit a land drop. Panharmonicon seems pretty decent with their commander. But I'd love to draw some interaction for this before we get to that point. Okay, we drew Crypt Breaker. We're going to go to combat and swing with 6. It will trigger. It will mill 3 cards. And I put a land among them into our hand. We're going to put Besaidu into our hand. They're going to double block with the Chupacabras and kill 6. No, it's going to chump with a wall or bounce with a wall. Weird. We drew the answer to the Panharmonicon with Besaidu, didn't we? So we can go... I have to kill that Panharmonicon. I can't give them double triggers on their commander, right? That'd be very bad. Gives them a land, though. Yeah, we can recur it with our commander later, but let's go ahead and we'll cast Necrobloom. It'll make our Besaidu cost 1 less because we now have a legendary, and then we'll blow this up, and then we can dredge that next turn. We've got a pause on Arena here, like some sort of freeze, some sort of disconnect, perhaps. Oh, there we go. This gives them a land, which I'm not happy about. I'm going to count my land drops out, or how many lands I've got on my deck after this, because we are really struggling to hit them. They get Surveil land off of that, because that's our basic land type. That's how the Besaidu is worded. I guess they can get Panharmonicon back. They can Vexate our Altar here. Oh, the bastards. The respect, but still, the bastards. Oracle of the Alpha. So they are just like... Yeah, this bug good stuff, I guess. We really want to hit our land drops. We can get our Mesa back. Eerie Ultimatum in the bin. Shame, really. We can retrace our Altar as well. We'll go to combat, and we'll attack with just 6. We'll trigger 6, we'll mill 3, and we'll put the Silent Clearing back in our hand. Will they double block here? They will. Okay, we'll kill the Tubes. The Oracle will survive. Oh, we can't retrace now because 6 is dead. I was thinking we could retrace post-combat. That's a shame. Okay. Let's go Kambal. Let's go Arid Mesa. Trigger Lotus Cobra. Make some mana. Make some green. We'll sack the Arid Mesa. We'll go grab a Plains. Make another token. Ping them with Cabal. Make some mana. We'll play Ashnod's Altar. We'll sack a plant. Sack a plant. Play Doubling Season. And then pass back to them. Okay, so we're set up for quite some good stuff moving forward. We're not milling them out anymore, so... Oh, wow. That's such a strong... What the fuck? Cons duplicate for each up to 2 target non-token creatures you control into hand. At 2 mana, that seems very strong. Absurdly so. Doubling Season is gone. That's fine. It only costs them 2 mana. 5 mana on 1 card. That's actually pretty good for them. Then they get in the air with Oracle of the Alpha. We're going to go to 17. They still haven't cast their commander yet, which kind of terrifies me. They scry to the bottom of their library. We're going to untap. We are going to dredge a land, I think. Well, we're going to probably crack that Silent Clearing as well. Let's draw a card for turn. Splendid Wreck. Oh, baby, that's good. Okay, let's go Silent Clearing. Sure, make a black mana. Play Crypt Breaker. Hope they've got Counter Magic. That made me really sad. We're going to go ahead and make a colorless mana. Sack this Silent Clearing to draw a card. We'll just draw a card. Song of Frailise. That's pretty good. That makes us get a load of mana. It gives us 3 more mana for casting it. So it's actually up. So we'll cast it. Cool. And then I'm going to Splendid Reclamation and get loads of triggers. Sweet. Diabolic Intent we'll put on top of our library, because that allows us to go and get a recursion spell or a mill spell, right? So Campbell's going to ping them for each token we make. There's quite a few of them. And then we're going to make, I don't know, black, 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 green. Then we're going to go ahead and activate Crypt Breaker by tapping 3 zombies that are untapped. Draw Diabolic Intent. We're going to cast Diabolic Intent, sacrificing a tapped zombie. We have 3 mana available. What do we even get here? We have Ashnod's Altar. We have more than 3 mana available. Shit, if I had another green, I could Scape Shift here. Fuck, I should have... Oh, I have got green because of Necrobloom. Okay, we're going to Scape Shift here. I don't really know what that does. I think it might kill our opponent, if I'm honest. We find Scape Shift. We tap for green. And then we cast Scape Shift. We sack every land we have, and then we go and get just a load of lands. Like, lands of ETB is good. Shifting Woodland will be good for next turn if we're not winning here. Yeah, lands. Lands are good. Everybody likes lands. Lands. How many have I picked so far? There we go. They all ended the battle tapped anyway, so we're not going to shock ourselves. We're going to Surveil 1 here. And put Mythwig Epoch in the bin because it doesn't do anything on the current board state, I don't think. And then we're just going to keep making zombies until they die, but our opponent scooped it up. Okay, I thought they were getting quite far ahead as we were missing land drops, but we got there in the end by Scape Shift combo killing them with Kambal. You can't say that's not relatively unique, right? That's a sweet way to kill someone with Kambal. I'm a big fan of Kambal, by the way. I need to actually play it as a commander. This is a sweet card, a really sweet card. In my land count, 35 without MDFCs, 36 with Turn Timber, and then we have got like multiple mana rocks, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 mana rocks. No Iron Crag, which probably should replace them. Okay, I think I'm gonna land lower than I want to be. I'm gonna cut 1 doubler. It's not gonna be Mondrak, because Mondrak we can go searching for. Probably gonna be Primal Vigor, because that buffs other people's stuff too. The counters we don't really care too much about. And then we're going to add one of the MDFC ones from this, which is going to be Titania's, whatever it's called, the elf that, was it not Titania's? Sorry, it's Frailise's Disciple. There we go, okay. That's 37 plus Dorks. Okay, let's give that a go. We have 2 lands and nothing else to ramp. This is a mulligan. 4 lands, Ashnod's Altar, Felidar Retreat, and a Gix. There's a payoff. Sorry, 3 lands. Explore's not a land. We keep this. This is pretty sweet. We're going to get a Surveil land with our fetch land. Probably grabbing a Lush Portal. No, we'll grab the green-black one because we have a double black spell in our hand. They cast a Delighted Halfling. We should probably be playing Delighted Halfling over one of our elves, if I'm honest. We're grabbing the I want to grab the green-black, but I can't. So I have to go in because that's how Feather Strand works. So we're going to grab the green-white, sorry, and we'll keep that land on top. We draw Demolition Field. We're going to go explore, draw Altar of Dementia, play a swamp, pass to them. Next time we're playing Necrobloom, then we really want to hit a land drop after the fact. Incubation Druid from them. What are they on? They're on hit us and get stuff. Mono green value, I guess. Spring Bloom Dryad's a pretty good card post-commander from us. Let's play Necrobloom. I think I want to resolve Felidar Retreat before I play Spring Bloom Druid as well, if I'm honest. Guardian Project draws them cards, sure. We're going to dredge this. Go Felidar Retreats. Flood Strand. Trigger. I really wish I could stack that in a different way. I wonder if I can, upon holding control. So we made a cat that time because our board is small. We're going to go and grab... Well, nothing else to play this time, so we'll grab a Surveil land. Triggers go on the stack. I would love to have stacked them the other way around. That's really irritating. I don't think that's how that should work. Let's put possible some counters on everything one time. And we'll put Marsh Flats on in the graveyard. I guess we're always drawing lands and we want them now by fetching off these. And the Marsh Flats gets us the green-black Surveil land too. So yeah, I don't think our commander and Felidar Retreat works quite how it should. She's big, but we're bigger in a way. Lots of stuff in the bin. Let's grab the Marsh Flats. Let's go Spring Bloom Dryad. We're going to sacrifice this tap swamp. We're going to get a swamp and a forest. Then into the battlefield tapped on like the card Harrow this is doing an emulation of. We're going to put Beast into play, counters on our creatures. Should have done it the other way around, but what can I say? We'll play this. We'll put counters on our creatures. We'll crack Marsh Flats. We'll put this Surveil land into play. Top card of our library is going to be Doubling Season. Leave on top for now. How much mill do we have? 6, 12, 18, 22, 25, plus 4 is 29, plus another 7 is 30, or, it's 30 or 40-ish, right? It's not enough yet. It's not enough yet. We'll play Out of Dementia. If I'd not got a Surveil land, we could have played Gix here. These have all got Vigilance, which is pretty good. So we're going to get in with a 6-6 and a 6-11. Big hits, big hits. Okay, so they're dead on board right now, but I'm going to mill them out next turn. That is the intention and the plan. I think we can mill them out a lot better if the actual stacking of triggers worked like it should. They get a Leaf Glider Dryad off of the Turned into Symbiosis, which is not the best. That's an unfortunate thing for them. And they scoop it up before we can mill them out. Yeah, okay, so we can't stack the triggers how we should want to be able to, which I should want them to land into the battlefield triggers. And then I'm going to put the Felidar Guardian, so the Felidar Retreat trigger on the stack first on, last off. Put Necrobloom on the stack, make the plant, and then allow me to grow the plant. The way that Arena's stacking it, even with full control turned on, is that I can't put it the other way around, which is really frustrating. There is a trigger auto-ordering gameplay option here, which is weird because it doesn't auto like combat damage because I get to when the double block pick. So it's very strange that auto somehow stops you from picking, but there you go. Right, let's play one more with the Necrobloom. This hand is Forest, Garenbrig, 2-drop we can't cut. Oh, we got a 3-drop here. And a Ramen. Oh, I like Ramen Up so much, I'm tempted. But then we have no fetch land to recur with the Ramen Up, and then, no, it's bad. It's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. This is a 2-lander. This is worse. This is significantly worse for Mulligan. 2-lander. Okay, this is better than some of the other hands, I guess. I think we just probably lose to how bad this hand is. Okay, let's go Bolt land, end is tapped. Pass to them. This just means if I draw a 2-mana Dork or Rock, I can't play it and the Brood. I remember you should have played the Brood. Okay. So we didn't hit that. I mean, if we hit a 3rd land drop and a 4th land drop, we're off to the races, but hitting 2 in a row is perhaps a big ask. And we're into Ansrag, the Quake Mole. We didn't hit a land. I'm going to sack my Brood, which is very sad, to draw 2 cards and make a treasure. Still didn't hit a land. Okay, fine. Jesus. 37 hits here. And also, like, all the 2-mana rocks in the world, right? By all, I mean 3. That's the problem with our Brawl, is that I'm not really incentivized to stay in this game. There's no reason for me to actually stay in this game right now. They play something I've never seen before. What the hell is that? Runaway growth. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, it adds additional green to equal to its intensity. And then the intensity grows. Jeez, all right. That's pretty good. On my turn, we draw land. Yeah, baby. Okay, we're going to play, I guess, Nissa. Doesn't feel good considering we don't really have any more lands for her. But there's always next turn, right? Every draw step is a gift. They play them all. We just fucking dead. No, not dead yet. We do have plowshares for it, to be fair. We draw land, which is real good news for us. So we're going to pay 2 life. Make a mana, because this is a Lotus Cobra. We'll make a white mana. So this forest, this runaway growth now makes 2 green instead of 1. I really want to blow it up. Really, a Ghost Quarter is what I need. I guess I'm plowing that and playing Gitrog. Yeah, I can't let them attack with that mole. It's an 8/4 for a start. And they can also just force us to block for... It's for 7 mana, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, let's get rid of that thing. Goodbye. And then we can go like Necrobloom plus Crypt Breaker, or we can go Gitrog and hold on to our mana. Oh, because of the way Phyrexian Tower's fucking our mana, we can't do that. Here's a Gitrog. They had a little read. They can choose to sack a creature if they want to. They decided not to. That makes sense. We'll attack for 3. We did just gain them 8, so we got to start beating them down again, and we had to sack our own Orbs of the Brood. Oh, block with a Paradise Druid, then use a pump spell. And first strike. Holy fuck. I was not expecting a coming in hot, if I'm honest with you. There we go. So we lost our Lotus Cobra, but it was a 1-for-1 trade. They replay their mole. We got a good blocker for it. Gitrog does trade with it. Okay, here's Mythweaver Pock, I guess. No, that's bad. Let's go Crypt Breaker. Let's go Warren Soul Trader, which allows us to sack our creatures and create a treasure. Do they want to tap our Gitrog? No attacks. Pass to them. They hit their land drop. Well, at least we're still playing Magic in spite of my awful mulligans and terrible opening hand. God, this runaway Pathland thing is good. Samut? That gives double strike. Doesn't give trample though. Which is super important for us. So, okay, this has got double strike. Sure. Am I just taking 16 and am I blocking with Crypt Breaker and sacking to make a treasure? Do they sack anything to kill? No? No? Okay, they don't. Sure. They attack with Anzrag. Do I take 16? I don't think I do. Here's a Crypt Breaker. Oh, I forgot about the whole... That's part of the card. That was a punt. I forgot it untaps itself. We will sacrifice this token. Make a treasure. Take no damage, but then they get to attack us again. Do they want to? No. Okay. And then we're going to take 16 here. Okay. Oh, it's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. Okay. We go to 6. We untap and draw land, which is good. I guess we go Necrobloom. Backstreet. The land gains the ability to be sacked to draw a card. We surveil 1 and we make a plant. Cold Steel Heart is not good enough here. We now have blockers. They keep getting these bloody Gitrog triggers. They're kind of annoying if I'm honest. No attacks. So now, if we ever block it, we just die, right? Is that how that works? So it's going to do 8 damage. I'm just going to multi-block it, I guess. Is that how this works? It's going to do first strike damage and kill Gitrog. So this will do 8 damage, and it'll kill one of these things, but the others will kill it. Yeah. What's the answer to this? It's just removal spells, right? You have to have removal spells? Yeah, good game. Okay. Our hand was diabolically bad, but I think you have to have a high density of just outright removal spells. Like, we can make more blockers than most decks in the format, but, like, Anzrag doesn't care, because it untaps. They just get to keep attacking. They attack over and over and over until you don't block, right? And giving it double strike is very strong. So, I don't think that's particularly sweet or exciting. It's a thing you can do, and it's a reasonable and fair win. I'm just not very enamored or excited by double striking Anzrags. Yeah, our hand was bad. I probably should have mulliganed again. I thought I was putting 2 cards back already, but I forgot we get the 3 mulligan. So that's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, we've got 2 lands and a mana rock. 4 lands. Oh, this is key. We don't actually have a black and a white source. We aren't casting our commander until we find one, but that's okay. Well, we found one. So let's go tapped Triome. Next turn we play probably the Incubation Druid. Aragorn the Uniter. I played into this earlier with either this or Sahelian. Got pretty smashed by it, if I remember correctly. Actually, did I beat it? I can't even remember. Time, eh? It has no meaning where we are. Okay, we're going to play this because then so many sickness and so on, so it's better to play the creature under the rock. It's not better to play the creature under the rock if they have a removal spell, I guess. But I'm going to assume they aren't going to kill this. Aragorn the Uniter has entered the chat. We could do with some removal, but we didn't hit one. Okay. Let's go Forest Parallel Lives. Next turn we're going to go Necrobloom and start pumping out some plants and hope it's good enough. Quarter Calling is pretty good in this deck because you end up with a lot of random dudes to increase the power of it all. They're going wide. I wonder if we want to Kambal so we get a 1-1 every time they do a thing. Oh god, that's a lot of tokens. That's a lot of tokens. Okay, let's go ahead and go Necrobloom. And let's go tap land, make 2 plants. We can currently call for 0. We don't really want to do that. Next turn I might go get Kambal, because that will help our tokens like pad out our life total. And as they make tokens, we'll get tapped versions of the tokens that they make as well. They have 5 mana. They play a Yenna Red Tooth, which is setting up for them to make 2 Virtues of Loyalty, which is pretty good. Aragorn's about to get really big, though. The green pumps it, or pumps a creature. Skullspawn Nexus, okay. So when their creatures die, they get token copies, right? And they can double power and toughnesses. Luckily, no trample right now. Oh, they're going wide around me here. Okay. Are they coming in with these 2/2s? No, they don't want to lose the 2/2s to Necrobloom. Which is fair. Next, they get double virtues. Oh, they do want to do this. Okay, go to blockers then. We'll block. Kill the Prowess Knight. Now, obviously, chumping a 9 is a good idea, I think. But I do want to be able to go and get my Kambal here. Okay. Like this. Take a bunch of damage. Okay, we drew Shatterfang Squirrel General, who is pretty damn good. So, I don't know if this is correct, but we're going to give it a go. X equals 3. We're going to go get Kambal. We're going to go Ender's tapped. Make 2 tokens, ping them for 1 game 1, no attacks. Pass back to them. Now, having Shatterfang in play with Kambal, and Kambal only pings once per instance of a token made, so it's not as good with the doublings as you want it to be. Okay, so they're going to shoot me for 3. Make a monk. We'll make a monk. 2 monks. They're both tapped, though. They get pinged for 1. We take 3, go to 8. They get tempted by a ring. We only have 4 blockers. If they cast if they just make really big attackers. We've got all this mana and like token generation, and none of it does anything into this wave of onslaught of damage here. We're going to go Fire Inscription again. Into the red zone they go. Just draw a card, discard a card. So we're going to kill this knight, kill this monk, chump this 5, and chump this 3. If we don't hit a land drop, we actually aren't making any tokens this turn. We hit a land drop, so that's something. Let's go Shatterfang. Let's go Forest. Make some 0/1s, make some 1/1s. We've got a lot of creatures. Let's make a National Altar. Grow both our monks. Sack a squirrel. Play a Mind Stone. Grow our monks. And then we're going to go sack a plant. Sacrifice Mind Stone. Find Doubling Season. That doesn't do anything. Sack a 0-1. Make a Warren Soul Trader. Okay. No attacks. We do have Forest Walk from the Chatterfang, but that's not really neither here nor there, is it? We're on 6. So they cast 2 red spells, we die. As long as they don't have Trample, I think we can chump block and get to untap, but we're still running quite low on having much to do. Virtue of Loyalty. So they get to pump their creatures every time they attack at the end of turn. They make a 1-1. We make a 1-1, 2 1-1s and 2 squirrels. They make a monk. We ping them, go to 7. We've definitely gummed the board up. What's your plan here, opponent? We need some card draw. And, like, real bad. Real bad. We win off of Critical Finale anyway. Wait, it's any creature that... Oh, I thought it was only creatures that attack this turn. My bad. We draw a land, which isn't terrible. Because it absolutely... I shouldn't tell that Demolition Field. That was stupid. That's an extra land drop right now. Okay, here's Doubling Season. Here's a land. Trigger. Make a plant. Make 4 plants, make 4 squirrels, ping you for 1. Okay. We can plus X, minus X stuff now for 8. 8 squirrels. Minus X, minus 8 is pretty good. I don't think we go to combat here. I guess I just get in for 3. It's got Forest Walk, right? Yeah. Take them to 17. See what they've got. Play with fire. That's 5 damage to the face. Jeez. Okay. So we are dead to another red spell, aren't we? Although we make a token. We make a load of tokens, actually. And go to 9. So we aren't dead to another red spell. Or we still aren't dead to another red spell. Oh, we're dead generally. We're dead Xaxes. Oh, no. We should have killed Aragorn when we had the chance. That is Xaxes lethal. Oh, that was a pretty fun game. I thought I was going to get there at some point. I'd love to see... I wish Arena had the option now just to draw a couple of cards to see where we were at. Like to figure out where I'd go. Anyway, that was Necrobloom. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're playing in Brawl. Let me know if you're enjoying the Brawl queues or whether you've been just stuck playing into only Nardu the entire fucking time. Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now.